BTS, a group that has made history and become a symbol of K-pop worldwide. But now, HYBE, the company behind them, seems to be focusing more on new groups. So, what's going to happen to BTS? Will they still be the #1 group? Or will they be overshadowed by the rise of these new groups? Since their debut in 2013, BTS has never been just a regular K-pop group. They've become a global phenomenon, not only breaking records but also changing the landscape of the music industry worldwide. However, despite BTS's legendary status, fans are starting to feel like there's been a shift in the direction of their agency, HYBE Corporation. Lately, many are wondering if BTS will continue to be the main focus, or if they'll be pushed aside by the growing number of new groups under HYBE's wing. We can't deny that HYBE has been heavily investing in new groups that have huge potential. There's SSERAFIM, NewJeans, and Team, and most recently, a Japanese boy band that has begun to attract global attention. These groups are clearly getting major promotional pushes from the company. Every time there's a comeback or a new project from these groups, the media and fans immediately focus on them. On the other hand, BTS, who has been the face of HYBE for years, seems to be taking a backseat. There haven't been any full album releases or world tours like we used to expect. Instead, the members of BTS are focusing more on their solo careers, with RM, Jin, J-Hope, Suga, Jimin, V, and Jungkook each embarking on their individual projects. While this allows them to expand their personal careers, it also raises the question, is this a sign that HYBE is shifting its focus away from BTS? Maybe the group that once received all the attention is now just part of a larger business strategy. So, what exactly is happening? Why is HYBE focusing more on new groups? The answer is complex, but it can be attributed to a few things. First, HYBE needs to ensure its survival in an ever-changing entertainment industry. While BTS is incredibly successful, the world of entertainment is always evolving. These new groups represent future investments, and with the K-pop market growing larger, HYBE can't rely solely on BTS. Moreover, groups like SSERAFIM and NewJeans have shown growing popularity beyond the K-pop market. This means HYBE is trying to maximize its reach to a wider audience, especially targeting younger generations. By promoting these new groups, HYBE aims to build a new legacy that can continue BTS's success into the future. They know that the entertainment world can't rely on one group forever, even if that group has had the success BTS has. But does this mean BTS will be sidelined? Not necessarily. While HYBE may be spreading its attention across new groups, BTS still holds immense power that can't be ignored. Every time there's news of a BTS comeback, fans and the media lose their minds. Even though the members are focusing on solo projects, there's still huge anticipation for any group-related news. Whether it's a full comeback or just a collaboration between members, there's always hope that BTS will return as a group, not just as individuals. Even though HYBE is paying more attention to new groups, BTS remains one of their biggest assets. Every time there's a BTS-related announcement, fans are eager to hear it. Imagine this, even as BTS members are focusing on their solo careers, fans are still eagerly waiting for any news related to the group. Whether it's a comeback or even just a collaboration among members, there's always a sense of hope that BTS will return as a group and not just as individuals. BTS has a massive influence. They haven't just impacted the music world, but also global pop culture. For example, their Love Myself project aimed at combating violence, and their ARMY campaign have inspired millions of fans. These aren't just promotional gimmicks, they're real, impactful movements. BTS has become a symbol of hope for many, even for people outside of the K-pop fanbase. And one thing's for sure, BTS still holds significant power in the international music market. If HYBE wants to stay relevant, they can't afford to push BTS aside. So, while there may be a growing focus on new groups, BTS still holds the reins in many ways. HYBE knows that BTS is too valuable to be overlooked. So what's next for BTS? No one knows for sure. But one thing is clear, BTS will never fully fade from the spotlight. Now, what about BTS's future as a group? While we may be seeing them more as individuals lately, that doesn't mean they'll stop being a group. Many fans believe that BTS just needs time to focus on their individual careers before they come back stronger as a group. Even with their solo projects, we often hear about the members supporting each other. This shows that they remain connected, and maybe one day, we'll see them return as a more unified group. However, we can't ignore the fact that the members of BTS are also carving out successful solo careers. Are M's unique musical style, Suga being known as a producer, J-Hope gaining attention with his solo album, and Jimin, V, and Jungkook also finding success with their personal projects. So, while BTS is still a part of HYBE, their future might be more spread out. They might appear more as individuals, but that doesn't mean BTS is done. At the end of the day, even though there are claims that HYBE is focusing more on new groups, BTS will always remain the giant of K-pop that can't be overlooked. New groups like SSERAFIM and NewJeans have potential, but BTS has become too big to be forgotten. HYBE knows that BTS is a major part of their success, and even though their future might be more flexible, BTS will always be a cornerstone in the industry. So, to all the ARMYs out there, don't worry. BTS may be taking a break and pursuing their personal dreams, but they're not going anywhere. They'll always be a part of the K-pop world they helped build, and whether as a solo act or as a group, BTS will continue to be a huge force in the music industry.